Here we are. Elden Ring. Yes. We back, friends. We back. Huzzah. You were in a few car accidents. One was your fault, the other's not. Exactly, Arthur Morgan. Exactly. Oh, oh. Ah, oh, ah, oh, ah, oh. Gandalf is level 105 at the Lake of Rot in 61 hours, 18 minutes, 38 seconds, starting with selected profile. Here we go. My apologies if I have to end the stream abruptly in order to go with my father to the DMV, but here we are with Gandalf in the Lake of Rot. I do not have any preserving bonuses, nor do I have an incantation to get rid of rot, so let's just see if we can't do this without those things. I've never done that before, so let's pray so. Here we go. Also, what's that? Oh yeah, we're going to get rotted before we get to this point. Oh, no, not quite. Let's put on something to help us with this. Let's see. Greatly raises robustness, immunity, and focus. What is this? Raises immunity, but how much? 350? 320. Okay, so we need the immunizing horn charm. I wish I had a horn charm +1 or +3, but never mind. Did hear the driver's licenses. Oh, I read that. But yes, same experience for me, Arthur Morgan. 2 car accidents were not my fault, one was. But the one that was my fault was a fender bender that the other guy did not call his insurance company about. I mean, I think it was my fault, I'm not sure. The other guy actually, like, stopped in the middle of traffic. Like, in the blink of an eye, he entered my lane and stopped. So, you know, it's debatable. I'll take the fault if I have to, because I was actually the one that ran into him. But at the same time, I'm not sure I could have stopped. You're going to be completely rude, and you can deny answering just out of curiosity of your medical history. Now you said you had chronic pain, fatigue, and been in the healthcare your whole life. Just curious on how to exactly pray for you. Yes. Well, I mean, if you know those things, you know exactly how to pray. And I would be healed of chronic fatigue and chronic pain, because, you know, there's never been a doctor who has ever been able to tell me what's truly wrong with me. Outside of one who said I have leaky gut symptoms, which, you know, when we changed my diet, I got better by about 50%. That helped a lot, especially with my mood. But the pain and fatigue still are here. So, do we have any preserve? We have 7 preserving bonuses. That's something. Let's just see if I can. Nope, I cannot item craft them. Confound it. Now let's eat one of those immunity boosting things. Can only use 3 at a time. Weird. Yes, that is not rude, my good T-Prat. It is not rude to ask my medical history. I do not mind talking about it. I almost got rotted, but I didn't. Oh! You can, you can do that. That's kind of nice. Not item craft. Gonna use a preserving bolus. Let's be careful now. Had a coworker who had a hole open up in her stomach. Oh my gosh, she almost died. That sounds really bad. I think that's on a whole other level of leaky gut syndrome, though. It might have started with leaky gut syndrome, because leaky gut syndrome is the lining at a microscopic level of your stomach starts leaking out things into the rest of your system, causing free radicals to roam free, and increases your immunity response to that food which was leaked out into your guts from the lining. Even if it wasn't a bad food, it going out as a free radical causes your immune response to go nuts, and you become immediately allergic to whatever it is you were eating when you had leaky gut. So that's why I'm allergic to so many things, such as gluten, well, not gluten, dairy and wheat and strawberries and pineapples and, things like that. Garlic, onion, to a certain degree. I had all those things, and I did not know I had leaky gut at the time. I'm just going to ignore the giant dragonkin of rot over there, because I'm not sure I could defeat him in the midst of rot without, a whole host of preserving boluses to work with. Yeah, I hope your co-worker is still with us, Tardoku Dragon, and that she has gotten some good medical help. That's horrible. Arthur Morgan, even the one car accident that was your fault, the guy was speeding and drove so fast while you were making the turn and went into your blind spot. Yep. Yep. Car accidents are a pain, because finding fault is difficult and requires a huge deal of investment into insurance and court system in order to get sorted. I've been there. I'll be praying I have a joint disorder called EDS. I've heard of EDS. Has the same symptoms and was just wondering if you had the same condition as I. Yeah, I... apparently not. But, at this point it's kind of a toss-up at what the heck is going wrong with me in my body. I've been in car accidents, so that may have something to do with it. I've also been, landed on my head, getting launched off of a, what's it called? A trampoline when I was young. I've had several head injuries, so maybe that has something to do with it. I'm pretty sure the head injuries from the car accidents are definitely to blame for the chronic pain. And pain also can cause fatigue if it's constant. But, yeah, also leaky gut and who knows what else. But yes, may the Lord heal us both, T. Pratt. I pray that you will be miraculously healed, or just healed in general, no matter what. May the Lord will it to be. Okay, we made it here. Huzzah. Now I'm going to backtrack, and even if I lose all my runes, I will get what remains in the Lake of Rot. Cheers, they got to it in time. Excellent, Tadoka Dragon. Glad to hear that. This place is literally the worst. Yes. Yes, Uncle Beeb, yes, that it is. At least there isn't more to it. This is probably the worst area in this game, outside of maybe the mountaintops of the giants. I hate that place. I mean, Caelid is the worst as well, because it also has a Lake of Rot, but this place is a bit big. It's a little big, so to speak. Comic Center! Greetings and salutations.
Hi.
Oh, you loved the mountaintops. Well, there you go. It's a subjective thing, then. My hatred for the mountaintops of the giants. It's a small area, which is fine, but it's also very samey. Just a ton of giant corpses with 3 or 4 enemies that existed in the rest of the game already. Okay, so we already went here. What's back here? So yeah, Mountaintops of the Giants is one of my least favorite areas of the game. It feels very repetitive, and it leads up to one of my least favorite bosses in the game, the Fire Giant. EBGB is raiding with a party of 10. Welcome in, raiders! Woo! Raid hype. Raid pog. This is, in fact, an EB raid. Hello, EB. Hello, Lady Emerald. Tracer X. Fedorable Will! Good to see you, friend. Oh, I die. I die in your honor. It's fine. Hebe Chibi, good to see you. Wolf Z, this is in fact an Hebe raid. Is it in fact? Yes. Hat Jams in the chat for that. How are you today? Asks Hebe Chibi. I am doing my best. Yes, hate the Lake of Rot. All me and my homies hate the Lake of Rot. For sure. Agreed, Wolfsy. It's the worst. But I'm okay. Exhausted. My voice not feeling it the best. But I am here. We are here, we are here, we are here. Ataraxia Wolf. Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Is that a... I don't know. There's a little soundbite from... Oh! Give me that, give me that. Oh man, what's it called? That anime, that romantic comedy anime. Love is War, that's what it's called. I love that show. And there's a very popular meme, maybe not so popular anymore, of one of the characters saying, "Hey, hey!" And that's always what I think of whenever I see anyone say it. I feel that, yes. The Lake of Rot is where I want to build my summer home, says Arthur Morgan. I'm sure it's pretty warm down here. Everything is kind of simmering, bubbling. Nice. Nice place to be. I guess, you know, winter home, perhaps. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Uriat even dyes her cloak, the rot. I can only imagine the smell of the place. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'd rather not imagine that. I mean, the thing is, if you've smelled rot, if you've smelled a rotting swamp, this is probably what this smells like. Thank you for the fabulous Frabjous follow, Atraxia Wolf. I appreciate it. And thanks for the lurk, Wolf C. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello there, Charles, says Saint Bellestrade.
Oh, hi.
Welcome, Saint. How do you do? Alright, I'm going to use a preserving bolus because this is so boring. Okay. Where do we go now? Oh, there's an obelisk. Obelisk. I love the word obelisk. Very fun to say.
Obelisk, obelisk, obelisk.
Get a fix, Asterix, and Obelisk. Going to cool down, Charles Q. Banks. Have a wonderful stream. Please do so, Ibi Chibi. Thank you so much for the raid. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much again. And God bless you. Hope to see you again soon, whether in your stream or mine. Thanks for lurking. Being a loyal member of the lurking class. That voice, though. I use that voice more than anyone could possibly imagine in my private times. Oh yes, I remember this. I sound like this normally in streams, but in real life.
I'm always talking like this.
Arthur Morgan from RDR, redeemed, hydrate thyself. Thank you, friend. Please remember to hydrate thyselves as wells. No! Okay. Aha, you missed me. You oaf. You scum-loving oaf. Ow. No! Alright, let's do it again. Just fill this area with Terra Magic. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Bye-bye. How am I going to get up there? Charles, do you drink lemon with your water? Something to help with your throat? Lemon is one of those things I'm slightly allergic to. So, I'm not sure it would help. RIP. RIP. R.I.P. Oh. There we go. Need to remember that to do that, Petit Trinon, getting really tired of this Twitch bug where my messages stop being delivered. Can't see your chat either. Weird! I'm sorry to hear it. Always refresh when that happens. Of course, remember that anything that is, like, maybe a paragraph long will get deleted automatically, just because there is a text limit. Okay, I think if we go all the way over here, we can get back up there. Hello, I see you. Okay. Ooh, Somber Smithy 6. Nope, never mind. How do we get up there then? Oh, I'm right. It's just not that far away. Yeah, that's not good. Try some ginger tea. Yeah, I need to remember to do that because my family never buys ginger tea, so I never think about it. It's also not something I see in the supermarkets that often. For context, I use Twitch on my cell phone. That makes sense. Yeah, mobile is not the best. Oh yes, look. There is the foundation of Rhea Lucaria, and the only reason it has not fallen into the Lake of Rot already. Also, what's with all these obelisks? Who created these? That's what I want to know. Alabaster Lord. Here we go again. Terra Magica. Madoka Magica. Watch the first step. It's a doozy. Exactly. Usually don't write as much, you know? I mean, on chat. Yeah, I guess that's true. It's an issue. What about honey, Charles? I do like honey. I definitely do. Come here! Oh my gosh. The void is just sitting there. I cannot help but think back to Dark Souls 1 and the Menace of the Abyss DLC. Whenever I see a void like that. Stop! Eh! My face. Woo! No, no. There. Whew, that was tough. Alabaster Lord's Sword. We got it. Is it good, though? I think it's an intelligence scaling weapon, but it's a great sword.
I'm a winner! Woohoo!
Woohoo! Thank you for that. Charles wins again! I'll have to do an Alabaster Lord playthrough. I think that would be pretty fun. Only ever use weapons that Alabaster Lords would use. Use no armor. Wear a Fedora by Arthur Morgan from RDR. Very well, Arthur Morgan. The top hat is on.
A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. Nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to.
Oh, I love Gandalf. Thanks for that, Amadeo, and welcome in, my good VIP. Applause for that. Fedora hype! Yes, Fedorable Will is a Fedorable brother. I love your emote, Fedorable Will. Of you in the fire. It looks like me. And you know, I love anything that reminds me of myself. Because I love myself. Woo! Do like your style, Charles. Very classy. Thank you. Thank you very much. There it is! It's such a good emote. Somber Smithing Stone 9. I need 7s! They've given me a 9 and a 6 in this place. Why? Why? I'm so mad. I've needed a 7 for like 10 stinking years in-game. I can't believe it. No 7s anywhere. Oh. Alright, we have to explore that direction now. Wish me luck. Yeah, I do love the few emote as well. Autumn is close already today. The weather is getting less hot. Today, the max temperature was 29 Celsius. Yes, I remember in... This is something I only learned, like, maybe 4 years ago, at least. That, I don't know why I never learned this before, but, if you're in the lower hemisphere of the Earth, then the seasons are flipped. So, yeah. Petit Trianon is in Brazil. I always forget about that. And I think I only ever learned that just a few years ago. It's like Western teaching. Maybe it's just teaching in general. You don't have to worry about other hemispheres. Yeah, the equator. Nearly have no seasons at all. That's true, too. It's very strange. You'd expect that to be universal, but not in the slightest. Okay, now we just have to bear out with the rot, getting rotted to death.
Do not trust to hope. It was forsaken these lands.
I am sadness and sorrow for being in this forsaken land, and then hope is forsaken these lands. It was perfect. That was perfect. Never knew that, but that's kind of cool. Yeah! It's crazy. The seasons are flipped. The time is different. It's, I don't know. Our planet is quite the special place. Gravity is weird at the equator. Equator? The equator? Okay, there's an 8. Where is the stinking 7? The quavers. All my Australian friends are nearly a whole day ahead of me. Darned time travelers, I know. Always time traveling like it's nothing. Just to spite the rest of us. Can't trust them. Can't trust those southern hemisphere folk. They're strange. Strange folk. I'm going to die now. Bye-bye. Is there anything in here worth getting? No? Okay. Fine. The question is, should I go back and get my runes all the way back there? So who here in the chat actually knew that Southern Hemisphere has backwards seasons? Who here already knew that? Saint did. Their seasons are backwards, they live in a day in the future, and they all stand upside down. Strange peoples. Oh, there it is. Why did they think there would be one level without any weird creatures in it? I don't know. T-Prat. You learned in the 7th grade, okay. Petit Trianon lives in the upside down. Stranger Things. You know, it's funny. Stranger Things is based on the term, Stranger Things have happened, right? And it has the upside down. And yeah, Stranger Things are all in Australia. Then what is in the movie Stranger Things? Giant spiders, creatures that you can't tell whether they're, you know, mammals or not. It's like, what even is a mammal in Australia? Who knows? Thought they had backwards flushing toilets. It's true. Lurk. Thank you, Dreamy Kiwi VTuber, for the lurkage. I appreciate you. Thanks a lot. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright, I'm just gonna freezing mist these folk. And then leave. Goodbye. Might as well attack the creature. Now that we are being infinitely rotted. My science teacher told me. Lol. Because he learned the hard way visiting his parents who are missionaries. Oh, so it wasn't part of the curriculum, it was just the science teacher that told you. See that? I find that really weird that it's just not something that is taught on the regular. If you tilt the planet just right, you can have even more seasons. Physics is fun sometimes. Yeah, and if you have power over the entirety of the globe, that's fun. At least I can imagine it being fun. I mean, I don't have universal Universal cosmic powers! Golden Rune 9. That's pretty okay. Can we make it to the other side of the level without dying? Let's find out. I'm definitely going to die. Oh well. Okay. Did he drop anything? He did drop something. Immunizing Horn Charm! There it is! Oh, we're going to die. No! No! I'm so sad. We went so far. We tried so hard and got so far. But in the end, it didn't even matter. I think it's fun that people say Americans are uneducated, like here in Brazil. Education is so abysmal, it's hard to describe. Yeah, I mean, honestly, education here in the United States is getting worse, has not gotten better. It's not among even the best, it's not even among the best in the list, but better than some places, you know? It's passable to a degree. Yeah, it makes me livid. People trash-talking America. Doesn't make me livid, because I can definitely imagine being ignorant. I have been ignorant in the past, from time to time. But, you know, you gotta be fair. You gotta... I mean, it's never okay to trash-talk people for their nation, their nationality, or anything like that. It's pretty racist. It goes both ways. It's pretty yabai. What kind of liquid are you walking on? It is pretty yabai. It's rot. It's, that's all you need to know. Education in the whole world is abysmal. I wouldn't say that. I think there are definitely places in the world with better education. Japan is one of the best in terms of actually getting results. In terms of actually being nice to the students, that's a different thing entirely. Actually, that's something I want to know. Best education in the world. Who, like... They say Sweden has the most well-developed public education system. That's a different story, though. Public education is totally different than best education in general. Private schools get better results across the board than any public education system. But of course, you can't really rank those because they're private, right? At least on the internet, very well. So mostly, it seems like Sweden, Denmark, Germany, Canada, Norway, Finland, and then United Kingdom and then Netherlands seem to have that by usnews.com. That's what they say. Yeah, it all... Oh, Denmark, Finland, Japan, Canada, Sweden, Germany, Israel, Netherlands. Okay, that I believe. That's by worldpopulationreview.com. Yeah. But again, there are mitigating factors there. Anyway. Let's see. Yes, Arthur Morgan, I would love that, for you to look up where the Smithing Stone 7 is. That would be marvelous. It's probably not even close to where we are, but I would appreciate it. Let's put on that new Immunizing Horn Charm. This is the best, place to use it, and it is the place to get it, which is kind of funny to me. I'm stuck. Okay, I got out of the stuck. Don't think of a country that is doing better. Tilting the planet could be scary too. That's for true. Adam for Christ, that is for true. For true and for sure and for certain. That is crazy, but our school curriculum consists of star mapping, so I can point out Orion. Lol. Priorities! Yes. I will say, a lot of what is in our education system includes mostly what children or specific loyalty groups tend to think is cool, rather than what is actually, practical. But, of course, if you know Orion's place in the universe and where the Earth is tilted of a given season, you can use that for a compass. So that can be useful, T-Prat. Imagine being ignorant. I appreciate it, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine that. United States, says Comic Center, number 1. United Kingdom 2, Germany 3, Canada, France, Switzerland, Japan, Sweden. See, that seems to be a very biased way of thinking about it. Sweden, people there think socialism works. That's true. Yeah, I don't know, man. The United States is definitely not the best in the world. If it is, then all the other nations have gotten even worse in the last 10 or 20 years to compensate. I don't think the United States was ever the biggest or best education in the world. Except for maybe in the late 1800s, early 1900s. In the Guardian's garrison, located in the mountaintops of the Giants. Of course it is. Of course it is, friends. Haha. That reminds me, we're losing the star Betelgeuse because it's going supernova. No way, Adam for Christ. Betelgeuse is one of the most used names in anime and JRPGs. I don't know why. Maybe because it's going supernova. But we'll get some pretty awesome pictures of it when it does. Right? That is exciting. To me, anyway. I like supernovas. And quasars. Quasar is my middle name, literally. At least, of my internet pseudonym and nickname. At the end of the day, we can only save ourselves, true. It's because we had planetarium inside our school. Oh, cool. Getting our money out of this thing. Nice. Nice. Yeah, planetarium would have been awesome at my school. I did go to a planetarium at one point. I almost fell asleep during the lecture because the lights were always out. But it was pretty cool. Beetlejuice, Charles. Is that literally how you say it? That is kind of funny, because they do say Betelgeuse in anime. We're doing okay damage. Not good enough. Let's see if we can't frost this boy. Frost his tips. No! That was fast. This is going to be difficult. History is written by the victors of war, so can also contain bias and propaganda. That too. Don't say it 2 more times, you will summon him. Comic Center redeemed Squid Dance. Very well. Here we go. Where am I? Oh, the Stake of Marika is actually pretty nice here. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, prepare yourselves for the worst, for Comic Center has indeed done the thing. He has redeemed the Squid Dance. But just know, no one can truly ever be fully prepared for what is about to occur. The Squid Dance!
Yeah, boy.
Huzzah! The Squid Dance! Alright, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have survived, and that your sanity has been preserved. Thank you for the Squid Dance, Comic Center. Back to the game. How could you unleash this upon the world? Too late now. Kishu Coralia, your favorite time of day, squid dance time. Thank you for coming, Kishu. Applause for the VIPs in the chat. I love that Eevee, Adorable Bill, it's so good. Charles, does the squid dance make you tired? A little bit. How do you do it? It does take some energy, I will say, as does every dance. But I do have some stamina reserves, so no worries. At least today. Squidalf the Wet. Oh my gosh. I've never heard of that, but that, man, that's a new one on me. Squidalf. Instead of Gandalf the White, Squidalf the Wet. My sanity doesn't exist, says Comic Center. Good for you. You're perfect for this channel. Okay. Terra Magica. Go. I should get my runes first, but here we are.
Get it. Kick him. Smack him with the magic. Yeah. Hit him again.
I am in the sky. Butterfly in the sky. I can fly twice as high. I was doing so well. I was doing so well. I did lose my runes. 30,000 isn't that much. Oh well. The fedora gives him supernatural squid dancing powers. You could say that. Kick him bottom. Reading Rainbow. Yeah, I used to love the Reading Rainbow. Even if PBS was a, yeah, I won't get into that. You do so much damage. I know, it's kind of nice. I just... You know, maybe I ought to use the You Shall Not Pass on this fellow. Might work. Hit him!
Yes! Oh, that was the way to do it!
Charles wins! Again! Yes! Oh! Beautiful! Oh, that's tasty! It's all about planning with this sorcerer. Oh, that was awesome. Kono Dioda! I love that soundbite so much. It's so aggressive. Oh, see, that's the cool thing about sorcery. If you plan it out correctly, if you lay down your magic first, use the correct order of sorceries, you can just explode the enemy's health bar to nothing. Very easily. It's nice. It's nice. Oh, it's so fun. So fun. Ooh, boy. I don't think he like you hitting him. Maybe not. There's a play based on the movie Beetlejuice. Oh, really? It's coming to the Wharton Center here in Michigan in May. Are you going to it, Adam for Christ? I've never seen the movie Beetlejuice. I'm not sure if I want to. Should have a point redemption for the only adjective you can use is Gandalf, or how many times you can use the term of it in a time period. Cracks me up when Gandalf as an adjective. It fits perfectly for everything, and is so funny. Yes, we're Gandalfing it up in here. Yeah, I've watched JoJo, of course. What, you think me an anime peasant, man? I'm just kidding. I used to think JoJo was super weird. And extremely niche, but it is. It is super weird, and that's the point. It's bizarre. If you want to see something bizarre and adventurous, you need only watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I got into it after watching the first couple of seasons. Actually, in order. Use melee and incantations, to be honest. Incantations are great. Melee and incantations is a fun way to play the game. I do love incantations. I think I prefer them to sorceries, but as that showed, there is a certain brand of satisfaction that comes from the super powerful glass cannon build as it is. And it's unlike anything else. Remember, he has God and anime by his side. Right? It's in the title. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. Okay. Oh, looks like it's time. Well, we just had time to beat a boss, and now we must be off because I must go with my father and family to get my driver's license renewed. I have not driven in probably 8 to 9 months, but it's nice to have it. Hello, Pappy. Yeah. Yes, it's in the nightstand. So, I'm afraid, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time I have for now. I shall come back to streaming after dinner, and we shall help Catherine Naomi out with her Elden Ring stream. So, I'm sorry. We have things to do. But yes, thank you all so much for watching. God bless you. Fare thee well, and remember, the good Lord loves you. And so do I.